What's up, guys? This is Dawn Turner from Seaside Massacre, and you are watching Band Chat.
Welcome back to Band Chat. You guys know me. I'm your host. I'm Bonnie Freemuth from Innocence Torn. And if you guys are just joining us, thank you so much for coming on. And if you've been back before or have viewed Band Chat before, we appreciate you being here. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the most badass bands on the planet just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Pitch Black Mass. Hey, guys. So, the Pacific Northwest knows you guys. You guys are like one of our top bands here. But for those who do not know you, could you please introduce yourselves and tell us who does what in the band?
Start with you.
I played the bass. My name's Gordon. Loud as fuck, and I play the bass.
My name is Jonathan Zero. I do the vocals for Pitch Black Mass.
Junior Tanguma, and I play guitar.
Zach Rowe, I beat on the skins.
And Zach, you welcome to Pitch Black Mass, sir. Will be the first time that I think anybody has introduced you, and I'm so honored. I'm so honored that I get to be the one to do it.
Thank you.
I know that you guys have been through a band transition or two. I know this one is completely different, and so it sounds like Junior, you are the lead guitarist, but you have had Matt Weber before, and you had Tony as your drummer, but now it looks like you are kind of stepping up in that spot, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about your transition into the new lineup.
John, take it away.
He was asking you what it's like to go back.
You can't hear, so
He can't hear worth shit. I gotta translate to him.
That's okay.
What it's like going back to just being a single guitar player and how that transition has been working.
you know what? It's fine for what it is at the moment, but we're definitely in the market. We're definitely open to the idea again because it's just not the same without two guitars. So we'll see what happens.
I think once you get used to the sound of having two guitar players, even though we started off with just him on guitar, once you have two guitar players in a band, it's almost you feel naked going back to a single guitar player.
Yeah.
But we're making do, and we're doing a great job coming up new stuff, with Zach. But it's definitely still a little piece missing.
I can completely relate with that. Currently, we are also going through a band transition and going back to one guitarist. We, last weekend we kind of just put our foot in the water just to see, and we still rocked it. But I can totally relate to that depth. Not having that depth. So I know that you guys have been going through a lot over this last year, and you guys are just prevailing your asses off. And I'd like to sort of congratulate you guys for just literally never giving up on this. You just are, moving forward, and you found Zach. So tell us about that process. And Zach, do you tell me a little bit about yourself?
There's this guy on the side of the road.
Mind my own business.
He was playing a bucket, and we said, dude, there's our drummer.
So yeah, basically I also play in Minor Anomaly and Sad Reason. And when I found out they needed a drummer, I kind of through a mutual friend kind of put my name in the basket a little bit, and next thing you know, it clicked.
There's chemistry. Yeah.
It clicked quick.
It was
it's real good.
As soon as we knew that we could just kind of just jam and just create stuff on the fly and just have things flow naturally, it was kind of like, all right, that's a big check off the list for us.
Yeah, same thing for me. If I'm going to add another band, it's got to be something that I really can stand behind, and this is it.
I mean, Zach, you kind of were, a band before, yes, and kind of already knew, their music. So I guess as like a seasoned musician, it'd be, you're kind of already like, okay, yeah, I can fucking do this. Let's do this. So
and I mean, all of my friends speak super highly of these guys also. So it was
these are some of my favorite guys right here. Mischief,
Yep.
Mayhem, and Badassery. I mean, you can't want You can't ask for much more than that.
And the Mexican.
And a Mexican. It's just Mayhem and a Mexican. That was actually the original name of the band, but we thought it wouldn't fly very well. So we went with our second choice, Pitch Black Mass.
We are definitely glad that you did. You guys are really, really well known. I mean, you did win the Wacken battle in the Pacific Northwest, and you went down. What was it? Not last year, but the year before. Am I wrong? Year before. Yeah, and you guys got to battle it out down there at the Viper Room. And Zach, I know that you weren't part of the band at the time, so I mean, no offense to you, but I have a lot of people that are asking me what that process is like. It's there's a lot more involved in it than people think. So I thought maybe I would ask your opinion about, or just kind of ask what that was like, and would you recommend it to the next guy who hasn't done it?
That was kind of a one step at a time thing for us. We just did it to see. We felt like we were ready to do it. We felt like we had something to offer. And we just did it with no real expectations, except for doing our best to kick ass. And then it kind of just kept moving on. We went to, Seattle and had that same mentality. Like, we're just going to go in there and do what we do. And it worked again. So
It was fun to tell.
yeah, it was fun. I mean, didn't have issues about it. It was a tough fight back. Didn't win, but other than that, we all enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we had a fun time down in LA. Got to enjoy life there for a couple days.
Me and Junior went
Yeah,
out.
we got to see you guys trip the life fantastic down there too. That was pretty nice digs you guys were at. You guys have played the Viper Room and then run around, at the Rainbow Room. So,
I can't complain, man. I liked it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun to watch from the outside.
so is there any plans for you guys to do that again in the future?
No, not as far as something like that. I think we had our fun with it. We took it for what it was, and it was a lot of fun. It was a blast, like these guys are talking about, and we lived it up for a little bit. But it was an experience. And I think we're over it.
I mean,
Well-
that's not something could come up, something could change, but yeah, what he said, we're just we got the vibe, we got the feeling of a good battle of the bands, and now I think we're pacified when it comes to that. That's the
Kind
right
of-
term.
You
think
guys,
our
you guys have come a long way since that time. So, I like I said, I just kind of wanted to check in with you and just kind of see what that process looked like, and that kind of thing. But now that Zach is here, you guys very quickly kind of announced that there was new music coming on, and I'm really excited about that because every time something new comes out, I'm like, oh God, I need to step up my fucking game, bro. like it never ceases to amaze me. The level of musicianship and the level of songwriting. And I've talked to Jonathan about this a few times, and I'm like, Jesus, dude, what did you go through to write something this deep, So now that Zach is here, why don't you guys tell me a little bit about which direction you guys are going to take this new music? I'm really interested, and I'm sure your mouse holes will too.
Polka.
Yeah.
Straight up polka.
Okay.
I started playing the mandolin around 97. And so that's okay.
I played the accordion.
Junior wanted to say something.
It's we're gonna go back to jazz and funk. It's a mixture, so we're calling it junk.
No,
No.
to me, I feel like we're kind of going back to our roots in a way of a little bit more on the darker side, taking things to more of I won't say completely mellow, but there's more of a dynamic vibe to it. A lot more flow and ups and downs, and taking songs to places we haven't really done in a long time. Taking them,
Yeah.
Kind of looking
Take
forward
it back
to
to
hearing this.
song.
Really, this is one of the most exciting things that I think are happening to the Pacific Northwest right now, and it really goes to show, if you really, really believe in what you guys are doing, there's nothing that's going to stop you from moving forward. And you guys are kind of like the head honchos of doing that. I know that you guys have reinvented yourselves a few times in different lineups. So how is this one different from the ones before it?
I feel like this time around, the only thing that's really different for me is throughout this process of writing with him and creating these new songs and adapting our old ones to fit. Nobody's really been around. There's not like nobody's here to watch us. Whereas last time there was like a big party atmosphere, which you can't have around Matt and Tony. It's a big party atmosphere.
Yeah,
So
I'm
there's
kind
always
of guilty
people-
of being in part of that a little bit. So
Yeah.
I kind of get
And
it.
Well, I'm
so,
guilty of it too.
this time it kind of feels like a secret this time
Yeah.
to me.
Well, I mean, we're kind of locked away in a recording studio.
Yeah, we're in a barn in an
Yeah.
undisclosed location. Well, disclosed to several people, but
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
not the
Actually-
rest of the time.
You know, I'm so excited about this, but I don't think I like the collective. I don't think like anything big like this has happened in a really long time. And you guys have like this following that are called the mass holes. And basically it is your fan base. And these guys are hardcore fans, family, friends. And I don't think I've ever seen a buzz more around anyone coming out with something new than them. How does that make you guys feel?
It's a little weird sometimes that people actually think of us like that. We're kind of just normal guys, and we don't think much of each other. We're just dudes hanging out, but we just happen to create some killer stuff, and it's impressive to know that there's that many people that really think of us like that. It's a little strange at times, but it's humbling, and it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome feeling.
You said it best.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying he did a great job of saying it.
So Zach, you're kind of coming into a really kind of cool dynamic, and you have an air of confidence to you, sir. I can definitely tell that. How does it make you feel that you're coming into, and it's something that is so established, but yet I feel like, I mean, this isn't, and you guys are nowhere near Motley Crue, but you remember when that other singer like took over for a while, and everybody was like, "Oh,
That album was so good, though.
it was literally the best Motley
So
Crue
good.
ever." Like,
Well,
I'm
They
still,
could have just changed their name for the one
I
album.
think he got the short of the stick on that one.
Yeah.
but it's reminiscent of that because Motley Crue was
We're all
well established.
OGs,
Everybody had their idea of what that perfection would look like, and then John Corabi steps in, and holy shit, man! And so, everybody doesn't like lineup changes. You know what I mean? But at the same time, too, if it's for the best for the band, then who cares? You know what I mean? If it works, it works. So how does that make you feel?
Well, I'll definitely say that I had some pretty big shoes to fill. First off, like that, learning the stuff was pretty fun, and that's some big shoes to fill. So, but I don't know. It's like being at home. This is what I live for. This has been my life since I was 8 years old. I've been playing music and touring and doing stuff my whole life, and all throughout the Pacific Northwest and all over. So coming into something that's already done a lot of that work is kind of nice a little bit. And I just sounded a little selfish there, but like they have fucking kicked ass. And when one of my old bands was coming off of the scene, it was right when they were hitting. And it's been fucking great to watch them climb, and now to be able to kind of jump on that train a little bit and help them go. I'm ready for it. I'm just ready for the fun.
I think that's what makes it so easy too for all of us, that we've all done this for quite a while now. And I mean, us three have been together for like 7 years now, you know what I mean? And I've been playing since I was a kid too, you know what I mean? And going on tours. And
We've all been around the block.
yeah, we've been around the block,
Yeah.
and it just makes it so easier to write together, you know what I mean?
Well, it makes it easier to know what really fucking matters and what doesn't. Like,
Exactly.
you don't deal with the stupid small shit. We're here to fucking write music and write damn good music
And
and
have fun.
have a blast doing it. So that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
So, well, you two mentioned, how long you've been in music. Jonathan Jr., how long have you guys been? Well, Jonathan, how long have you been singing? And then Junior, how long have you been playing guitar?
I have been playing about 35 years. Nothing really serious in the beginning, of course, but I actually back when I lived in California, I played bass in a band, and I've always been a guitar player. I learned when I was 16, found a acoustic guitar in my dad's garage, and started playing Metallica songs, and never stopped, and I'm never gonna stop.
I think that's how we all started.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think thankfully, for my ego's sake, it's been under 20 years. I think I started around 2005 ish or 6 ish is when I really started singing. 2006, I think, is when I was in my first band, maybe 2007, and yeah, from there I haven't had many bands. Basically, been a band I was in Reno, Nevada, for about 10 years, and then I came to Oregon and met Junior, and then it took off from there. So, and that's been about 10 years since I started jamming with Junior.
So, I mean, without, any offense, we've got about 50 some years in combined experience here. And so I could definitely see like this listening to you guys are a different band. I'm sorry. And because people haven't met you before, but I have. And you guys are like for real this time. Like, this is a totally different band. And I'm really, really impressed at what I'm listening to right now. But, everything doesn't always have to be so serious. Can you guys tell me, what are you guys having the most fun with this?
We don't have fun anymore. Fun's over.
I have fun with Jonathan.
We're having fun with the whole thing because we could sit here and run through our songs, but Gordon will play something, I'll jump in, and we'll make just such a ridiculously stupid song, but it's still fun. We're never going to use it, but we go with it because we're just enjoying writing music, no matter what.
It's all recorded, so you never know.
Yeah. Hey, that's what's been making it really cool too lately is now having every practice recorded. We can go back and listen to everything. You did something cool there, or you did something you didn't like there. Yank it out, put something else in, and it's kind of cool. The different feelings.
I'll tell you, I did that, and I remember when I first started singing, I was like, oh my God, that's horrible. It was really horrible. And I think when you do that, you actually can sit here and kind of surround yourself in your success a little bit because you get to see yourself grow and see, your personal growth as well as the band's together. So I kind of respect that. That's really cool. Anyway, guys, why don't you guys tell us, you guys have a big show coming up. Like, everybody's anticipating this, all of the Pacific Northwest. I know there's a huge buzz wrapped around that. Can you guys tell me when and where that is?
Yeah. What was that?
Can you tell me when and where that show is?
Yes, it is. It's June 7th at McMiniman's Mission Theater in Portland.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I say that too fast? No. Yeah. We're playing with somebody we've been able to play with before, a band called Spirits.
Drawn by Knives,
which I know we both played with several times. We love them. And
just wearing their shirt earlier today. Got a separation of sanity going on today. Yeah.
Nice.
I got him on.
Okay. None of us have cool local band shirts on, so we can't brag.
Yeah.
Are the tickets online on sale right now online?
Yeah, we're pretty much sold of our physical tickets, but the online, if you go to our Facebook, you should see our link in there because we have a specific link that's to have the tickets counted towards our gate. So
that way we use that link.
So what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description to their Facebook page. So if you are not already, which I wouldn't understand, but if you're not already following these guys, you definitely need to. I'll make sure all their information is down below. Guys, if you had to tell a band that is trying to become you, that's up and coming, that's, really wanting, because you guys really have made the top of the list when it comes to the most sought after, the biggest fan base. Your fan base is insane to me. And, the length of time you guys have been doing this, there are so many people, there's so many bands out there. But to find serious bands who really want to be in your position, what advice would you give them to help them so that they can grow and be seen the way you guys are, I guess?
Throw your guitar away.
Don't let speed bumps derail you.
Yeah.
There's little shit that gets in your way all the time. All these little fucking things that seem like they're big and they just get in your way. We fucking just keep trudging through that shit. But the only reason we're still doing it is because we just keep going, well, fuck, we're stuck with each other, so let's keep going.
Ignore the little green monster in the back of your head that tells you you suck.
If you have two of them, then listen to both of them and hear what they both have to say.
Yep. Let them argue.
Junior, how about you? What would you say?
It's about the same thing. It's personally, I don't think very highly of myself as a guitar player, but other people obviously do. And if somebody really wants to get to a certain level, kind of the level that we've achieved, you just got to stick with it and find the right fit. Don't stick with one thing. Keep going around, keep trying new stuff, and just see what happens until you feel comfortable. Once you find something, stick with it and, get serious with it.
Find your soulmate.
Yes.
Don't get stuck. Do whatever the fuck you feel like doing. Don't stick yourselves in one little thing. Fucking do what feels right.
Yes, exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, damn.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think I could have said it any better myself, y'all. So you guys have all been on tour. I mean, tell me, what is the damn funniest thing that's ever happened on tour for you guys?
Yeah.
So one time, first tour I went on, I was 16 years old, and I was the youngest guy in the band. And we were playing in this small town and staying up with these people, and they took us out for dinner. Our guitar player decided to eat all this pizza in front of him. I can eat so much pizza. Afterwards, dude, we got to go drink and play.
Oh God!
As they all come walking up there, like we ended up getting kicked out of the people's house because it was all over their porch. Oh, good times.
Yeah, yeah. There's always that one guy.
Yeah, Gordon. Yeah, I was gonna fight with the lead singer from Bad Religion on his bus because I was drinking his beer.
Sounds like a real dick.
Yeah. Damn him.
How about you guys?
I've never really been on a big tour. I've never really been on any kind of tour.
Well, even in traveling, because I know you guys have done a little bit of traveling.
Yeah, nothing's popping in my mind yet.
Yeah, same here. I can't really.
Yeah, we're pretty boring. I'm one of the boring ones, so I kind of
Tell you the funnest time was going down to Rivera Fest last year with my daughter. That was probably the coolest.
That was really fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, and I also enjoyed watching the both of you guys at the Gambler. I think the year before that.
Yeah, that was
running
great
around
too.
on motorcycles, and she's the Gambler 500. And you guys would have to look it up, but it's a thing out in Deschutes County, out in Bend, Oregon, and it's kind of like when I first walked into it, I thought it was kind of like a pre-apocalyptic, like free for all. It's kind of remind me of like fucking Mad Max, dude. But there's like stages and people just flying. I mean, we came in and somebody on a motorcycle like flew over our van, and we were like, okay, I guess we're here. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm taking Pepper to the Medford Metal Fest too this weekend.
Oh, yeah, we should probably
shout out
mention that.
Medford Metal Fest.
Yeah, Omar.
Yes, I mean, I can't even tell you how many bands are actually playing that, but it is some of the best Pacific Northwest metal bands, and you can look that up, I believe, on Medford Metal Fest, I think.com. I will put a link in the description for that as well. You're not going to get a better, I don't even know if it's a festival. I just know it's like huge. And I guess this year, even the news is getting involved. So I just think it's our buddy down there, Mr. Rodriguez, right? He's the one who's putting it on.
Omar. Yeah, Omar.
Omar Rodriguez. Yeah, buddy. Yes, and he also runs a metal mixtape too. So
all that
Yeah,
big 7-volt stuff.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So, guys, I know we have a few minutes left. Why don't you tell everybody where you can find your music, and where it can be downloaded and all that stuff. And again, I will have links in the description.
Actually, I mean, all of our stuff that we have on Spotify, 3, 4, 5 songs, something like that. That's, the stuff we had with Tony and Matt, and we haven't gotten to that level yet here. But, soon there'll be some new stuff, and it definitely is new. It's a whole different feel. So I think people are going to be really excited when they finally do hear what we have going on as this band. But
It's still Pitch
Yeah.
Black Mass.
It's still Pitch Black Mass. It still has the same vibe, same feel. But what we do have, is over on Spotify under Pitch Black Mass.
Yeah, we got a Bandcamp, we got TuneCore, all the typical stuff, typical places you listen to your music. So we're there.
So, if you guys want to give a shout out to your mass holes, what would you say to them right now heading into this first show?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Wait till you get a load of me.
It's almost time for mass.
Yeah.
Very soon.
All
Very
right,
soon.
guys. So I'm hoping that we're going to be seeing some new merch, and because we got stickers, and we have shirts, but we would like a lot more. So just from your being a mass hole myself, if I could ask for anything, it would be new merch. We would love to have it. And when you do come back on, and let's show it to everybody.
Absolutely.
We
All right,
definitely
guys.
need to move.
I just want to tell you what an honor it is. You guys are like, you three are, we've even done some, Father's Day stuff, the three of us. And I've had such a great time playing with you guys on stage. I've had a great time doing balloon fights with you guys. I've had the best time watching you guys grow as a band, and it was an absolute honor for me to be the one to get to sit down and talk to you tonight. So I want to thank you. And I want you guys to know that just on a personal note, like, I'm kind of going through the same thing of what you guys are going through right now. And to watch you guys survive and like be this strong and be this, have both feet on the ground and just ready to fucking run. It really does give me hope and strength that things can be okay in the future, and they will be. You know what I mean? So, thank you for being that, positive thought for the day. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to talk to you. You always make us feel a little bit more special when we're done talking to you. I feel
love
like I'm
that.
I feel a
Warm
little
and fuzzy.
proud of
All right, guys. So thank you so much. I do reserve the right to bring you back on the show again, if you guys don't mind. Just
We'll
kind of
be
see how
here.
things progress. And I want to wish you the best of luck. I'm hoping I can make your show. I'm hoping I don't have one myself, because it always seems like when you're playing, I'm playing too. So it just
That happens.
sucks. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, thank you from all of us here at Band Chat. You guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
June 7th, McMiniman's Mission Theater.
June
I'm
7th.
there.
Link in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And like I said, go follow these guys, because everybody does. All right. Till the next Band
Pitch
Chat.
Black Mass.
Innocence Torn Army dog tag owners. It is finally the time you've been waiting for. We are going to be giving away these badass tickets to a very lucky dog tag owner tonight. And to introduce and to tell you who won that, everybody, Jonathan Zero.
Hello, everybody. I hope all you dog tag owners are feeling lucky tonight. And today I've been trying to think of a number that just called my name. I've been looking to the stars, but then I realized it was the daytime, so that didn't help. So I looked to the universe, and the number that I got was 9. So if you're number 9, congratulations. We can't wait to see you at the show.
James Wilson, number 9. The tickets are yours, buddy. These are yours. So,
James Wilson.
and then tell everybody who's in that lineup that night.
I don't have the flyer with me, but it's Spirits, Pitch Black Mass, Drawn by Knives, and I don't have the other bands off the top of my head. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I will link everything in the description down below. And James, I hope you have a hell of a good time. Go take some pictures. Unfortunately, Innocence Torn cannot be there because we also have a show that night. So we are sending you to represent us, the Innocence Torn Army, in mass holes everywhere. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for being here tonight. And thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out this podcast. And also, congratulations to number 9 once again. And for you, and for hopefully anybody else out there that is curious to see our show, it is almost time for Mass. Have a good night.
Holy balls, people. Didn't we tell you this was going to be a badass episode? We told you. We told you. What an exciting night, guys. Congratulations to James Wilson, Innocence Torn Army, dog tag owner number 9. You are going to Pitch Black Mass representing all of the mass holes as well as the Innocence Torn Army. So have a great time. Take plenty of pictures. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. You're not going to want to miss next week, episode 11, when we sit down with a very interesting gentleman from 3 Man Cult. You're not going to want to miss that 8 o'clock next Saturday night. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and support your local metalhead. Until then, let's go.